it's Holly here for PlayStation Access, and we're carrying on with Indie Week, but we're going to be talking about OlliOlli, which is looking amazing on Vita, and you guys have told us that you're currently in like crunch time now, and coming down to the wire on getting everything submitted.
Pretty close to being done. Pretty close,
right there. Yeah. Now, the studio was founded in 1998?
2008.
2008, sorry. So tell us a little about how you guys got together and how you founded the studio.
So Simon and Tom, who I run the studio with, were running like a youth outreach company, taught underprivileged young people, and I came and taught their game design course. In doing that, we ended up making a game with some of the like underprivileged young people that we were working with. We did that for Channel 4 about knife crime. And so we started off doing lots of games for other people, always with this kind of background, like want to do our own stuff. And then sort of when 2012 came around, we had a little bit of cash and a little bit of time, so we did Gets to the Exit for iOS, which was like our first game that we'd made and finished and got out there. So yeah, that's kind of how we got started. That's like how we got kicked off with Gets to the Exit.
So now you're with us on Vita?
Yes.
So how did you make that jump then from making kind of your first iOS game to getting in contact with PlayStation and actually making a fully fledged game for Vita?
It was all kind of massively lucky. When we launched Gets to the Exit, I went to develop in Brighton to kind of like show people the game and like basically just walk around after people who were from the press going, please play this, come and play this. But like literally just stalking them. I had the tech demo of OlliOlli. I'd made OlliOlli on the iPhone, and I met James from Future Lab, and he was like, so what's next? And I was like, this thing. And he kind of played it on there, and he was like, oh, this would be better on Vita. You should meet the guys from Sony. And then James sent us an email, introduced us to Shahid. So yeah, we came in and showed Shahid, and I think Shahid played it for about 15 minutes straight, and was like, yeah, we'd like that. So we realised that it would be a much better game on the Vita than it would have been on iOS anyway. So no, it's been really good.
So when you've been developing the game, you guys have kind of said there's something for skaters and non-skaters alike.
Yeah.
So how have you guys kind of been making that with in mind then? Because you guys said that it's like tricks and combos, it's not like a game about going the distance necessarily.
Yeah. If you're a skater, it's going to frustrate you because, I don't know, as a skater when I played things like Tony Hawk, I'd sit there and go, you can't do that in the real world though, like nobody could grind a crane.
Tony can.
Tony can't. But obviously if you're a skater from that side, you've kind of got, you recognise all the tricks. As a skater, I think you can kind of understand the controls, and like I used to skate, so I was trying to make it like how I'd wanted games to work and how like having like a logical progression through the tricks.
I guess you can.
Yeah.
That's the great thing, you can.
Yeah. I'm not having to like go and ask someone who skates, like, hey, what's a hard flip, guys? Like, it was like, okay, this is how it's going to work. And I think everyone on the dev team now has like had skateboarding beaten instantly, you know. There's like guys in the team who'd never skated before being like, I just did a 180 backside flip, like, that was really cool. And you're like, oh, you've learned what a backside flip, okay, cool, fair enough. Yeah, and I think if you're not a skater, then it's quite an intense game that's basically just about pulling combos. It becomes almost a bit puzzly, like you've got to work out what the best possible trick you could do at any point through the level is in order to get the best score. You can get really, really technical and geeky about it, or you can just like spam all the buttons, basically.
Hit everything. So let's talk about the modes in the game then, because obviously you've obviously just got playing it, it's like getting your combos, but have you guys been building in anything that you can talk about mode-wise, multiplayer, online leaderboard?
Okay, so everything is kind of online. Everything has some kind of online aspect. So you've got career mode, 50 levels, you've got 25 amateur levels and 25 pro levels, and then across all of those levels you've got 250 challenges. Once you beat all of that stuff, if you can beat all of those challenges, then you unlock another mode called rad mode, that the whole game is basically just training you to play rad mode. But yeah, you've got online high scores across all the levels in career mode. Every time you beat a level in career mode, you unlock a spot, and a spot is like a little short level that's one long combo opportunity, and you only get one trick. So as soon as you touch the floor, like that's the end of your run. And then the final mode's daily grind, which is my favourite. Every day you get a different random level.
Okay.
Everyone gets the same random level. You can practice that level as many times as you want to try and work out like what your best possible score is. But when you hit like do it for real, you only get one chance to pull your combo. So if you like totally screw it up and get a crappy score, like that's it for the day. Yeah.
Okay, well I think the final thing has to be the most important of all then, is you've bigged the game up, told us all about it. When's it out?
Now I'm going to let you down.
When's it out?
So we are like literally just about to submit. So soon. Like let's say
the most ambiguous.
Let's say you could hopefully, fingers crossed, be playing OlliOlli before you're opening doors on your advent calendar.
That is very soon. Fingers crossed. Anyway, thank you so much for your time and good luck with everything, and hopefully we'll see you again on PlayStation Vita in the future.
Yeah, definitely.
Hopefully.